To the first main topic. Our first topic is going to be Naomi Osaka is now a new owner of the North Carolina Courage. That's right. Naomi Osaka announced on Thursday, I believe it was January 29th, that she would be investing into the North Carolina Courage of the NWSL, which to me is super, super exciting. For those of you who don't know who Naomi Osaka is a Haitian Japanese tennis superstar who is just at the age of 23, and she is like bossing the world of tennis. I believe she's got her own brand. She's a brand ambassador for big names like Louis Vuitton. I believe her and Serena Williams actually just played against a like friendly match or scrimmage of some kind, like just the other day. So it's really cool to see two big stars like that make the rounds with each other. But it's really cool that at just that young of an age, she's getting a foothold into the NWSL marketplace. It's not very often you see such young people not only invest, but invest into such a big, invest in sports teams, which is really, really exciting. And that's, I think, why I'm so excited. Let me be a little bit more specific. So with the ownership groups typically in America, it seems as though owners are typically much older people, and they're usually gentlemen, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just with the addition of Naomi Osaka coming in, you've got a young female athlete who has a global brand and can just bring a brand new perspective that a lot of ownership groups just don't really have. She belongs to and comes from a very different demographic that's different than what's typical in the NWSL, which is really cool because when you have that diversity in your ownership groups, it allows you to add in additional perspectives that you wouldn't have otherwise. And with those additional perspectives, what you can really do is you can not only help the communities that you occupy, like in North Carolina's case, but you can cater to a larger fan base and really grow your brand in a really positive way. And with that notoriety, it can get international attention, it can get all eyes on you, it can get more money flowing into the NWSL, which, like I said, this is an investment from Osaka's side, so it makes a ton of sense, right? And then it can also attract top talent too. Naomi being Haitian Japanese, she might attract some Japanese women's footballers that are the top of their teams to come over to the NWSL and give it a shot, especially for North Carolina. So that'd be really cool. I mean, North Carolina is already a very talented and good team, and I don't want to see them keep dominating because that's driving me nuts. But still, nevertheless, it brings in new talent, it brings in new perspectives, and I think it really only benefits the league even more. So that's really, really huge. And what's really cool is it seems as though there's a really positive trend, at least in U.S. markets, for women investing in other women. I just think it's fantastic. It's something that you're seeing more and more of, and it just further adds to the diversity that I think the NWSL could use. And it's just a really positive way in order to contribute to that particular facet, which is phenomenal. I'm trying to think of some other notes that I had for that, but I will say just the bottom line, Naomi Osaka, I think what this makes a lot of sense for her to do this with North Carolina, because it seems as though that North Carolina has this mission of equality and reform, and Naomi Osaka aligns with that really, really nicely. So that's where this partnership makes a ton of sense. And with that, I think that her philosophies will be sure to reinforce North Carolina's already growing philosophies, and having that's going to help further grow the club by making a difference in the community and attracting top domestic and foreign talent too. Because I'm trying to think of a good way to put this last point here. It always helps when you know that the club that is when you're playing for a club whose ownership backs you and is just like you just walked a mile in your shoes, that always helps a lot. And I think Naomi perfectly fits that profile. So good on North Carolina Courage. Good on Naomi Osaka. I am so happy that she is now an owner in the NWSL. How do you guys feel about the news? Feel free to jump down in the comments below and let me know your thoughts. All right, guys. So that'll do it for that first main topic. Let's get into the second.